As KDKA celebrates Black History Month, we're focusing on a literal genius, Bill Strickland.
I had a chance to sit down with the retired leader of the Manchester Bidwell Corporation. The Northside native grew his love of ceramics in the 1960s into art and trades programs currently used nationwide. And now the MacArthur Genius is doing something new. It's a startup with a global focus. From the soothing sounds to the ample natural light to the beauty of art in every direction, it's clear that Hope Center for Arts and Technology in Sharon is special.
This is not your traditional vocational school or arts program. This is the future. In here, you're allowed to dream, and we are going to reflect that in everything that we do with you.
One of Bill Strickland's primary philosophies is that environment drives behavior. All 17 centers, modeled after the original in 1968 in Pittsburgh's Manchester neighborhood, are beautifully designed.
If you bring people into a facility that's dark and the pipes are leaking and there's no enthusiasm, that's what you get in terms of your student body. So we said, now we're going to flip this thing on its head.
We're going to start with V1.
Okay.
That's going to go in the fourth intercostal space, right side of the chest.
Levi Freeman is in the 10-month medical assistant training program at Hope Center for Arts and Technology, or HopeCat, so he can further his career. He's going tuition-free, all paid for by grants.
Right after graduating, I don't have to worry about debt. I can just get right into my career and not have that burden of all that debt of a 4-year degree.
From opportunities for new vocations to exposure to an art form for the first time, HopeCat is transforming lives like those of the kids in this leadership program.
And I'm so excited to see what you guys are going to do with your lives.
It's been deeply inspiring for me, and it's just ignited this love of ceramics and this love of sculpting that I have now.
Strickland explains that the key is the center's beautiful environment, caring instructors, and culture of hope.
Hope is the commodity that can change this conversation, and I don't care if it's Pittsburgh or Westmoreland County or the Sudan in Africa. That medicine works.
There are now 17 centers like this with vocational and/or youth arts training, including 5 in Pennsylvania and 3 overseas, including one in Israel where Jews and Palestinians are taking classes together. An example of the transformative nature of these centers. Strickland is confident Ireland will be the location for a new center, part of his next chapter, the Strickland Global Leadership Institute, or SGLI. The Strickland Global Leadership Institute is also working to establish an academy where they can train people to open and start centers like this one here in Sharon, which could result in exponential growth for generations to come.
Right now we're focused on strengthening the connections both between us and the existing centers and between the centers. Many of these centers have gone on to do very innovative things that are unique within the network.
Anthony Cassione, the president of SGLI, says it all goes back to Strickland's original inspiration from his mom and his art teacher at Oliver High School in Pittsburgh, who sparked his love of ceramics. In this ceramic studio that used to be a school gym,
it's very open-ended creativity.
You see how Strickland uses the ethos of art to alleviate what he calls the cancer of the human spirit and to give hope and opportunity to those who come here and to spread that hope to their community and beyond.
So rather than retire to the old age home, I decided, no, I'm going to try to change the planet one city at a time.
And in addition to SGLI starting, there's a documentary movie about Bill Strickland and the centers coming out soon, and we'll keep you posted on when and where you can see that.
Yeah, glad Bill Strickland's not retiring. The world still needs him.